Hi everyone. So I've had a few video requests recently for me to get back in the kitchen. So I thought I would basically go over a new product that I've been using, which is basically I've been time poor. That's why I haven't done any videos, and I'm really sorry about that. But cooking takes up time, but basically I've been working on a product. So this is one of the products in the line. So this is the choc goji ball mix. This is a small 300-gram bag. So the reason being for me creating this product is that, again, I don't have time to sit and fiddle around and cook in the kitchen, as well as determine macros, especially when I'm dieting. You want to know what's in the food you're making and what's in the stuff you're eating, and same with year-round, even if you're doing a reverse diet. So for me, I was sick of sitting there, and if I want to make a protein ball, going, oh, that's going to have this amount of calories, that's going to have this amount of protein, this amount of fat, and try to get a good balance in a product without it being too high in fat, too high in carbs, and low in protein, which is what most of your common products on the market are. So if you think of something like a raw ball, everyone thinks that because it's raw that it's healthy. It's not. It's usually laden in saturated fat. Now, saturated fat's not a bad thing in your diet, but excessive amounts of it is. So saturated fat is really awesome, especially coconut oil, for good hormone balance in your body, your sex hormones, hormone production, cholesterol. But again, any excess of fat is going to cause you to gain weight if you're shooting over your calories. Fat yields way more energy than what protein and carbs does. Remember that fat is 9 calories, carbs and protein are about 4. So you can eat basically double of those for the same amount of calories as fat. That's why fat intake in grams is always less in your diet. So this product is basically a pre-made mix, and all we've got to do is add 2 ingredients. You just got to add some coconut oil, some unsweetened almond milk. You can even add water and it works just the same. I just think that adds a little bit more flavour. So basically I made this product up. I've been working on it for a while now. There's 5 products in the range. Protein muesli is probably my favourite. The 2 versions of the balls, and then cake mixes as well that can also be used as muffins, microwave protein cakes. The works goes on. I'm still experimenting with recipes, and I'd love to see all of yours. So send me in your best recipe, and I will send out one of the products for free. So let's get down to it. Basically, you can whip up. What I'm going to do today is a choc goji slice. So you can use the protein ball mix as a slice. Basically, I've been doing this a lot lately because, again, it saves time in individually rolling the balls. And also it stops you licking your fingers. So when you make just a big tray, slice it up. So basically for this size, this is, if you are doing, it'll do 9 large bowls, which will be about 40 grams. Same with 40 gram slices for a 300 gram bag. There's also a 500 gram bag, which obviously results in 16 bowls. So considering you're, getting 9 large bowls out of it for $15 compared to buying 1 raw ball, which is high in fat, high in carbs, low in protein for like $5. A lot cheaper. So, and a lot easier. So you know what's in it. Alright, so let's get down to it. All you got to do is add the 2 ingredients. So I've pre-weighed and melted out the ingredients like the coconut oil. So all you need to do per 100 grams of dry mix is add 20 mils of coconut oil melted and 20 mils of unsweetened almond milk or water. So weighed them out on my trusty scales there. Okay, then you've got the dry mix. So this is what it looks like. Nice and simple. I use all natural protein powder. It's not sweetened with anything artificial, no additives, preservatives. It's gluten-free, the whole recipe as well, and dairy-free too. I'm also adding the almond milk, so keep it dairy-free, nice and easy. So basically, simply add the almond milk first, pour that in, and give it a good stir around. You want to really get that mixture nice and moist, and I hate that word. Then you're going to add in the coconut oil, so it's already been pre-melted, so you can see there. And you're adding, like I said, 20 mils per 100 grams of dry mix. So this was a 300 gram mix that I did up here. So think about 9 slices or 9 balls. Now the mixture should seem quite moist as you're mixing it up. As you can see, it's combining pretty well there. There you go. And then, I love this product because I've been using it for my entire prep. I'm going to the World Titles in Canada, and I leave in 3 weeks, which is really exciting, and Perth showing too. And the thing about this is I get cravings, I enjoy chocolate, and I like to have something, and I find that this is awesome just for curbing those cravings, especially in prep. I've been using the muesli a lot on my high carb day and adding lots lots of fruit to it, adding chobani. And I've been making these as little prezzies for people, you know, into a slice. It actually tastes a little bit like a Bounty bar because it's got coconut and gojis in it as well. So basically per serve, you're getting in this mix about 14 grams of carbs, 6 of fat and 14 of protein. So it's even on par with protein and carbs. And that is adding in to factor the coconut oil. So just the dry mix alone, you're only actually getting about 3 grams of fat, and then you're adding the coconut oil and getting the serve size in. So one 40-gram slice or ball is only 175 calories. If you look at most of those raw balls in the market, you'd be surprised. They're like 300 grams of, you know, 200 calories. I would much rather eat 2 of these than that. Then I've just done a pre-made little tray here. You can put it in a baking tray, whatever. This is a smaller dish, so I've just put in a smaller size. Just line it with some alfoil. Baking paper is good as well. Otherwise, just you know, light spray with coconut oil. It tends to come out pretty well anyway. So now here's the messy part. I'm just going to pop it in a tin. So you can see now that the mixture is quite dense. So again, if you roll that into a ball, and say toss it in a little bit more cocoa powder or some, you know, desiccated coconut, really tasty. I like to just pop it in the tray, grab another spoon so I don't stick my fingers in it. You want to get it all off. Making a mess now. Poor housemate. Okay. So as you can see, it's going into a nice little tray there. Really smooth it out, press it down hard. And then you can either, if you're in a hurry and you really want to eat it, just stick it in the freezer, you know, 20 minutes, slice it out. Otherwise, pop it in the fridge overnight, just to set it. So as you can see, nice and easy. So that would be basically 9 slices of 40 grams to yield that per serve. So I would stick that one in the freezer. And I've got one that I prepared earlier. Now this one's actually the vanilla. So there's a vanilla and a chocolate in the line. So this is the vanilla slice. So that's about the 40 gram size that they come out at. And then I've topped it with a layer of chocolate protein powder and melted that in with a small amount of coconut oil and just hot water. Poured that on the top, it's set hard, and a little bit of shredded desiccated coconut. So that's probably added another about 30 grams. It's just a really thin layer. Again, you don't have to do that. But, you know, that just gives a little bit more flavour to it, and, you know, it makes it look pretty as well. Another layer in there. But again, you can just keep it simple, have the slices. They're a great idea for kids as well. You know, like kids are allowed to have natural protein powder. You've just got to be careful the amount of protein they're having in their diet and the kidneys. They're a bit smaller and a bit harder to break down. So again, say if you're having a kids one, you can even put some honey in there, bump the carbohydrate content up, some more dried fruit. You know, otherwise you could just pop them a smaller slice and they can have it with something on the side. So I just think it's a great idea around such an easy product. You saw that took me like less than like 5 minutes to actually make once I poured it all and stuck it in the freezer, and just so easy and efficient. So it's probably a recipe that, you know, I love, and a really easy gift to give someone as well. If you want to make something but you're not super creative in the kitchen, then yeah, grab yourself one. So it's all on the website. It's macrosnackz.shopify. Otherwise, email me or email the web direct, which is macrosnackz with a Z at gmail.com. Otherwise, follow us on Instagram, same handle. And yeah, get around it. It's been really awesome, and I'm loving seeing where the product's going now. And yeah, it's going to be at the moment, if you're in Australia, all delivery all around Australia. If you're in Perth and can collect, it is available from the Body Consultants where I work from at the moment, and then we're going to be looking at retail stores later on in the year. But you can arrange collection, and you obviously don't have to pay any shipping costs. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and can't wait for you to try some of my products. And all the nutrient info is on the back. Now, I've listed it per serve in dry weight, also with the added ingredients, and per slice. Because I get frustrated when they don't have the efficient nutrient panel on it, when they're actually putting in the additives of a recipe. Because it's like, well, I'm adding it in, you need to add the extra calories so you know what I'm consuming. So enjoy, and I'll be doing some more videos soon. Thank you.